we recorded a video about guidance. Here's a question relating to that video. Why would I be guided to go to an interview but then not get the position? And this is from Agnes. So I'm going to turn to my husband, who you will not see. He's off camera. My name is Laura, and you'll only hear me and see me. So honey, will you
That was
please answer
awesome,
this question?
by the way.
Okay then. So why would Agnes experience this, going to an interview, going through the whole process of the interview, but then not get that internship or position?
And she did that because she was guided to do so, and she's following the guidance.
Yes.
Right? Well, what do you think? I mean, you probably have an input on this a little bit.
I do, and I think it's because people are unpredictable. You know, we all have a choice to decide what we're going to do, and I think that might be part of it, that she had to go through these different interviews because the person doing the interviewing, even though she might have all the qualifications and be the person that they want, the person might decide, no, I think I'll go with another person instead. So therefore, you just experience it that way. Options.
So why would the Ascended Masters or angels, I would think, me from my standpoint, that if I receive guidance to do something, that it's a sure thing that I'll be getting that position. Otherwise, why would they give me guidance then?
Okay, but she received guidance to go and apply to different things.
Right.
So, but because of the human element here, where, you know, we have free will, we can choose what we will do. I think that's why. It's because it's not completely guaranteed. You know, they might be able to see, oh, well, this could work out with this avenue for her, or this could work out over here, but it depends on the other human element, and they can't force anyone to do anything.
Oh, that's a good. See, you didn't make that clear from your previous
From the first
explanation.
one. Sorry.
But even so, wouldn't they know that there's one for sure, like a guaranteed output, a guaranteed result that they could send us on?
I would think so.
Instead of having us go to 3, 4, 5 different places?
I would think so. But
Okay.
again, because of free will and that human element, I don't know for sure. It's possible, yes, they can just tell us this is the one you should go for. But then again, you might have to go through the experience of the other interviews for other reasons.
Like what?
For you to get more experience with interviewing, maybe, or to hear more about a different company and maybe something there you could take to the one that you finally get the job with or internship with.
Now we're getting somewhere, right?
We are getting somewhere.
But do you understand that? Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense to me as I talk it through.
Keep talking then. Let's make some more sense. As long as you're doing this. So here I am. I'm told, go on this interview, and then I go and I'm not offered the position. But I remember when Agnes talked to us about this, when we got the update, she said that walking in, there was one person. All the other people, they were excited for her to be there, but there was this one person that she just felt all this negative energy from.
Oh.
And so she felt that, I don't think, if she has to be the one that makes the decision, I don't think I'll be getting this position.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that the Ascended Masters or the angels could see that from that person. It's not they couldn't see that. So why would they send her in that interview?
Because that person is being given the choice to go ahead and hire this qualified individual, or maybe repeat something from the past where they pass them up.
But what do you mean pass them up?
They don't hire them. They go on to someone else.
Oh, okay. So what is that?
Karma.
Oh, your favorite word.
My favorite word.
So you see how the process goes now.
Mm-hmm.
There are times, everything we do, there's karma tied to it. That's just the way it goes. Everything we experience in life, there's karma. Every person that we talk to, every person we encounter, we're balancing karma. Mm-hmm. Someone we just pass in the street, we say hi, we just balance karma with that person, right? So sometimes we'll go through certain things, and we think that we're not getting any benefit from it, but then it's for us to balance karma with individuals. So think about it this way. Here's this person there that you can feel this energy from, really strong energy that's not very comfortable for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to work with that person?
I wouldn't.
Isn't it better to balance the karma by just going there and having the interview and then you leave when it's done?
Sure, if that's all it takes, yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So that's more than likely also happened in that case. You see? And then the other thing is, like you said, which I didn't think about, you go and you're getting experience. So by the time you get to the one interview where you're offered that position, which the ascended masters already know which one it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will appreciate it because of all the other things that you've done. You've been to be like, oh, I prefer this one because of this and this and this. You have a good argument for taking that position and appreciating it more than you would have if it just sent you to the one place immediately.
Okay.
So sometimes, not sometimes, many times when we get something easily, when the result comes easily, we take it for granted. You know that by now. We've had many experiences of that. You know, and then the next thing is that we have recorded videos on co-creation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the concept behind co-creation?
That you are working with God, you're doing your part, and while asking for the best outcome to be shown to you from God.
Well, thanking.
Or thanking God for the best outcome.
Right. So, if you're getting an internship, what's expected of you to get that internship?
That you have to interview for it and possibly write papers or other things for it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do it on your own, right?
Right.
So going on the interview is part of that co-creation process. Just going through the process shows that, okay, I'm focused on this, and okay, I figured I wouldn't get that one, but I went because I was guided to go, and I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to, and it's just a matter of time before I get the one I'm supposed to. Every one that if I go to 3 or 4 interviews, I know it's getting me closer. And that sounds like, oh, well, that's what everybody does. You don't need guidance for that. You go to interviews till finally get one, right?
Right.
And in many cases, people don't realize that they're being guided when they go through that. It's just that they're not sensitive enough to feel it, but they're being guided. Mm-hmm. You don't have to be close to God to get guidance. God will guide you anyway. You know, it's something we should make clear. You don't have to be a Baptist or a Jew or
doesn't matter what faith you follow. If
Exactly.
you follow any at all, you might not even follow one. You'll feel a nudge or a push, and you might just think it's your own hunch. Some people say intuition.
right, or gut feeling,
Right.
whatever you call it. But that's guidance that you're receiving. So that's part of co-creation. You go through the process, knowing you already know that the interview is there and your internship is there. But you know you have to make it manifest. And there's certain things you need to do on your part to make it manifest. Mm-hmm. That's it. And that means going to an interview and sitting there and having someone not be nice, then that's all part of it. Just don't reciprocate the part where it's negative energy, right? Just leave it alone and go about your business.
Okay. I believe that answers the question.
You sure? Is there
Yes.
anything else you want to add?
No?
Okay.
I think that's it. All right. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it if you want to share it, and come join our Facebook group, Clearing, Healing, and Guidance.